Eleanor Roosevelt says, you gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You are able to say to yourself, I have lived through this horror. I can take the next thing that comes along. You must do the thing that you think you cannot do. Hello, my lovely hearts. Today, let's talk about one of the most compelling emotions we can possibly feel. Let's talk about fear. Fear is composed of two primary reactions to some type of perceived threat: biochemical and emotional. This is an emotion that can immediately trigger very strong effect on our bodies and mind. It is wired in us by evolution for our survival, hence the fight or flight response, so that we can respond quickly to emergency, such as when we are caught in a fire or when we are being attacked. On the flip side, the emotional response to fear is highly personalized. It can be our reaction to imaginary threats created by our disaster mind, or even the negative reaction to the feeling of fear itself. A very important point I want you to remember is this. Although the physical reaction is the same, the experience of fear may be perceived as either positive or negative depending on the person. It depends on you. Fear, FEAR, can be false evidence appearing real. So the first thing is for us to evaluate rationally this fear that we are suffering from in this moment. How true is this thought? Where is the evidence? Do not believe everything that your mind tells you. Challenge it. Stress can weaken your immune system. Worry and fear can also impact your physical, emotional, and spiritual health. So, for the sake of your well being, be prepared to change your mind, and you will be amazed at the amount of relief you can get from it. I'm going to show you my year formula, EAR, to transform your fear. E is for examine, A is for allow, and R is to rise. I'm going to elaborate on the year formula to help you to transform your fears to stay balanced and calm. Are you all ears? Step 1, E for examine. Check to see that you are not having FEAR, finding excuses and reasons for not taking on you stress, which is good stress, to get into your growth zone. Examine if what is stressing you, the narrative in your mind, is based on facts or assumption. Remember, challenge what your thoughts are telling you. Step 2, A is for allow. FEAR, fear express, allows relief. Feel your fear. Don't suppress it. Don't ignore it. Don't pretend all is well. Don't check out. As scary as it sounds, let your fear surface so that you can manage the energy and diffuse the charge. Do not let fearful energy get trapped in your body, and do not let your disaster mind run wild. Learn self regulation techniques beforehand so that when you have fearful episodes, you immediately have handy ways to support yourself. Find safe ways to release and transform your fear energy. Here are some suggestions. Firstly, you can practice meditation, mindfulness, and gratitude. The beauty is that it does not cost you anything. These activities just require a shift in your attitude. I especially recommend a body scan meditation to remove the fear sensation out of your body. It will help to ground you too. Fear tends to make us flighty because we want to check out since the fear energy is so overwhelming. Pick an activity that you're going to do mindfully, or think of the 5 things that you are grateful for in this moment, despite of the fearful sensation you are feeling. The other way to work off the fear energy is to get physical. Do a spring cleaning of the house, go for a run, do a dance session, or vigorous yoga like vinyasa. The good hormones such as endorphins that floods your system during your workout will help to bring equilibrium to your well-being. Thirdly, you can learn stress management techniques. It can be as simple as focusing on your breaths for 5 minutes. Take 6 counts each for your inhalation and exhalation. The thing is this, you want to habitualize your go-to techniques and not try to learn them in the moment of need. The time to discover and learn the techniques is now. Fourthly, you can also get social support. It does not matter whether you are introvert or extrovert. We all need emotional support and encouragement from others. We are wired for love and connection. So do not hesitate to reach out when you feel overwhelmed. Lean towards supportive people that you trust when you are in need. This is not the time to be shy. Step 3, R is for rise. FEAR, face everything and rise. Step 2 is about transforming your fear in the moment. Because it is such a potent energy, it can get overwhelming if you don't take immediate action. After managing your fear energy, you are now in a good state of mind to deal with what needs to be addressed if there is any. If there is any areas that your fear brought up that is valid, then rise up, respond, and see what you can do about it. Even small actions are empowering because it gives you a sense of control. And for the areas that is valid but is not within your control, you will have to learn to surrender and let go. Remember the serenity prayer? God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. This is not religious, this is good wisdom that we all can use to support our well being. So, there you have it. Challenge your fears, take immediate action to transform that fear energy before it overwhelms you. Once you're in a calm state, take action where you can and surrender what is beyond your control. Experiencing fear is a part of life, just like experiencing joy. We can feel means we are alive. So this week, I want you to notice whenever fear arises. I want you to erase the F and focus on the EAR. Use the year formula. I want you to immediately apply these steps and notice what has changed since you practice using the year formula. Examine, allow, and rise. Elena Roosevelt says you gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face, you're able to say to yourself, I have lived through this horror. I can take the next thing that comes along. You must do the thing you think you cannot. I honor your sacred inner work. For more well-being resources, please visit heartation.com. May we all be in sound health, in joy together. Namaste. This is Joy from Heartation.